Trying to work myself through this traffic. But shout out to hottest chat in the MF and game. A-side official. No negotiation needed, period. Salute once again this Friday, man. Pretty much the information that was supposed to come out about the WBO's decision and everything supposed to came out yesterday, right? And just to kind of see what route Sebastian Fundora was going to take in, his WBO title. And the jury's still out. Yes, I sit up here in a celebratory fashion and, salute Crawford for going on a quest to become 3-time undisputed. But with anything in life, the video came out with Sebastian Fundora say, yeah, Crawford's the best fighter in the world. I would like to fight him. His freaking, trainer was not on board with what he was talking about. So Crawford may be on a quest. And the good thing about it is that Crawford being on a quest to become 3-time undisputed, he has the support of Turk Al-Sheikh. We heard, Samson, who's Team Fundora, he was adamant about those weird talking points, saying that, Crawford would never, and he doesn't rate 50%, and all this other bullshit he was talking. But Crawford has the support, somebody that they will look at him from Omaha, Nebraska, and feel he'll never have some support like that in his life. It's just not something that people would assume. But Turk Al-Sheikh is a powerful individual in life. And for him to be into boxing the way he is, and then thinking about, putting on making his debut on the U.S. soil, and Crawford versus Madrimov is the highlight, the headliner, is amazing. I say if everything works out the way it is, Crawford will be 3-time undisputed, because he said he's trying to leave a legacy that's not even there yet, a legacy that no one else has done. He's trying to be considered one of the GOATs. He's trying to put himself in a position where the paperwork and his performances in the ring writes his own story. And, Sebastian Fundora is either going to have to come off the WBO title at the end of this year, or he's going to have to fight Crawford. When these managers and teams get these belts sometime, they want to do everything possible. It's amazing how, boxing is so confused and distorted. It's a dysfunctional type of sport to be associated with, because you have some fighters that say belts ain't shit, and then you get some fighters who never really made a big paycheck yet. They have a belt and they want to hold on, do the best to hold on to that belt, the leverage against a paycheck. Then you get fighters like Ryan Garcia that don't have a title, but they're able to make the big money as if they have the title. So the biggest part of this climb is going to be if Sebastian Fundora chooses, once he returns back off the injured reserve, he's willing to fight Crawford or not. I told, I mentioned this to my audience, that Sebastian Fundora has to let his people know that he feels confident to go in there and face Crawford. If they come over the top and say, well, you may feel the way you feel, but we have other plans for you, it's just going to be another fucked up situation in boxing, like it's always been, because, you have a fighter that want to challenge themselves. Sebastian Fundora is a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Even though I call him Mr. Bamboo with skin, he's a warrior, man. He was sitting up there with the interim WBC title, and he never could get Jermell Charlo. And they kept feeding him until he got Brian Mendoza and got knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? He got off the canvas to stop Lubin. You know? He went in there and he's had some memorable fights, man. You know what I'm saying? He had some memorable fights. And he just had one of his most memorable fights with Tim Tszyu. Both fighters was bloody, and both of them showed that warrior spirit that you want to see. Both of them showed that heart, that determination. You know what I'm saying? That no quit attitude. But when it comes down to Crawford winning these titles August 3rd, that decision right there is going to be a huge one. Because ultimately, the attitude that Samson had was that he don't want to show Crawford no love. You feel me? He don't want to show Crawford no love, man. He's talking about he don't rate this, that, and the other. That man go in there and become a 4th division champion, and your fighter is a single division champion, and you're trying to say, oh, we don't care if he fight Crawford, or Crawford's nobody. He's somebody. He has Turk Al-Sheikh supporting him. He has to have favor in that man's eyes for some reason, and that is what he's been able to do inside the ring. So say what you freaking like. Samson had to come off his stubbornness, get out the freaking wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to see what's good and what's bad. You know, he's gonna try to say, okay, what's good for my fighter? Is this a big fight or not? They always talk about black, Hispanic, or big fights, right? Well, Samson don't seem to think so. Somebody bought that spot. Oh shit, they finally doing construction down here. Oh shit, somebody finally bought the lot. God damn. Wow. I wonder what they're gonna do, put some apartments up there. But they always say black and Mexican fighters are ticket sellers, but only if the name is Crawford. No, it just goes out the window. It ain't no ticket selling. We don't want to hear that shit. This is a quest from a fighter, and I hope everything works out. Turk Al-Sheikh has the money. He has the Crawford's best interest, in my opinion. He don't have to check with nobody over here at the U.S. grid and see if the budget's approved. He don't have to go to his HR department over here in the U.S. and get access. He don't have to do none of that shit. He does have some, minor protocol and paperwork he probably have to take care of. But ultimately, for those individuals that kept on looking at Crawford as a person who doesn't have any business sense, trying to call the man dumb and stupid, you're the ignorant ones. You're the ones that didn't see this coming. You know what I'm saying? You never saw this coming. You just treat him like he was a black dude from Omaha, and their highest grade level over there was freaking 5th grade. Y'all constantly talk about the man didn't know what he was doing. He bad for business. But this man is making business his priority. He's making business his priority. So he goes in here, look, I know what my title is, right? I'm trying to, with Madrimov, I'm trying to be, all about equality and neutrality. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be non-biased. But Crawford gonna beat his ass, man. People talk about, oh man, he's a machine and he's slow as shit. What's the point of having all that power when you have somebody that knows how to gauge distance properly, knows how, the proper timing on his punches? I mean, you can have all the power you want. If you're not able to hit your moving target and you're getting damaged in the process, come on, bro. He gonna beat Madrimov up, man. And people act like because he's moving up and it's a 154-pound debut. He's fought at 154 pounds in the ring anyway. Yeah, Madrimov should be the bigger fighter, obviously. because he's a champion in the division. But at the end of the day, man, Crawford is stronger than what people give him credit for. He's smarter than what his own people has given him any type of credit for in the past. He's shown you over and over again where his mindset is, not in the streets, not going up here being taken to court, you know what I'm saying? I'm not paying your trainer. But kudos to freaking, that guy, Errol Spence. Because suppose he went over there and saw a stage 3 cancer patient that's one of his biggest fans. Kudos to him. That still doesn't negate the fact that you owe your trainer. See, Crawford isn't in the news for information like that. You feel me? He's not in the news like that. What he's in there for is his next fight that's coming up, and the opponent and his quest to become greater. He's already great. His quest to become greater. And you people that be in my DMs, don't worry about how many times I mention Crawford in the thumbnail. Because a lot of you all don't even support my channel. Don't worry about any of that. I pretty much do it purposely, just so y'all can feel some type of way about it. Because a lot of the shit I be saying, it makes sense. It does. It makes sense because y'all just don't have it within you to say, I fucked up and I was extremely jealous. I was extremely jealous of Crawford. That's what they were saying. They was extremely jealous of him. They didn't want to see him do any good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just the same thing over and over again. Grown ass man talking about he moving funny. I guess he continued to move funny so much to the point where Turk Al-Sheikh said, hey, my buddy, my friend Crawford, hey, come, we need to talk. I give you a call at 1600 hours. I'm making my debut over there in the US. I want you to be the headliner. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the pay. We're going to work that out, buddy. You understand? We're going to work that out. I got the perfect opponent. We're going to get you your 3 division undisputed. You're going to go down in history. Me and you both, we're going to do it together. Okay, buddy? You know what I'm saying? We're going to make it happen, buddy. Just let them continue to say you're moving funny, and we're going to move funny together and make this money. Turk Al-Sheikh said, we're going to move together funny and make this money. Y'all are just too much, man. Y'all too much, bro. For real. Yeah, so what's good? Haynes Legacy in the building. Salute to you, fam. I see you. Jay on deck. I really can't read the comments and be in this traffic. But shout out to everyone that pulled up in the building and support. I will be back on live a bit later. But I just want to just put it out there that, you have some people that are complaining about Crawford's opponent, saying that he's not qualified, even though he holds a belt. And then they're trying to say that Crawford's too small for this guy. He's too small, as always. There's got to be something wrong. Crawford's too small. And look, if Crawford don't watch out, they love talking about that. If Crawford don't watch out, hey man, if Madrimov don't watch out, but since we're going to use that for both sides, it's going to be a good fight. The whole point of it is, it's for a championship belt. It's for a championship belt. Just keep that bookmarked in your thought process. And also, I don't know if you've seen this thumbnail out with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Ryan said he made 50 million, Devin made 35. Now, I don't know how that's possible. I know I don't hear people talking about numbers. I don't hear people talking about the numbers. So I don't know how true that is, that they got paid that much money for a fight that really wasn't supposed to be that grand, you know, that epic. You trying to tell me, huh? 80 million? You trying to tell me 80 million they spent? Devin got 35. No wonder he looked the way he did. Taking 55, 35, right? Taking 55, 35 and getting paid 35 mil? Somebody, I feel like somebody may have taken the orders. Somebody, oh, somebody just may have taken the orders. Ooh, wait. Somebody got the orders, baby. Somebody and got them orders. Somebody got them orders, y'all. I ain't saying, I don't know, 35 mil? And you look like you never boxed in your day in your life? And Ryan Garcia going around here drinking, chasing, saying he did it every day? Man, stop. I'm out.